food activism. We have excellent food television shows, more than ever before. But the fact still remains, Americans, Angela, really don't like cutting things up. Just take a look at the stats.
Oh yes, let's do.
A Nielsen study found that sales of value-added produce, that means washed, bagged, and or chopped, is up 7.1% for fruits and 8.7% for vegetables over the past 5 years.
I mean, I can kind of identify with that because I hate to peel potatoes. Love mashed potatoes, but oh my gosh, I hate to peel potatoes.
Pre-prepared meal kits from startups like Blue Apron, which eliminates the need for shopping by including all the necessary ingredients for a single meal, have taken off and are expected to generate $1.5 billion in sales in 2016.
I can identify with that too. I'm not a big grocery shopper.
This is all to say that while Americans are cooking more, convenience and speed are still priorities.
Well, because you can't just run into the grocery for a gallon of milk because it's all the way in the back. You know, they want you walking by everything else before you get there.
Well, but get this. This is Whole. Are you familiar with Whole Foods?
Love Whole Foods.
Well, this is the Whole Foods newest store. It's near Bryant Park in Midtown Manhattan.
Right.
It opened up on January the 28th with something never seen before in a Whole Foods. This is it. They have the first ever produce butcher. The idea is not too far off from, say, a seafood butcher. You pick out an item, and the butcher prepares it in the way you'd like it.
I mean, look, if somebody would peel my potatoes, I'd pay them. Not a lot, but I'd pay them.
Well, I mean, it requires skill, while the produce butcher charges $1 a pound for items less than a pound, or $1 per individually priced item.
I mean, people, I don't necessarily think they hate to chop. I just think they're lazy because that's me. I mean, I'd hate to peel potatoes.
Well, you can go to the vegetable butcher.
Well, but it's like, that Blue Apron, if you can have somebody do your grocery shopping for you. I mean, you go in there, again, I said all the way in the back is the stuff you need.
Yeah.
So you walk by aisle after aisle of all this stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, so you buy all this stuff and get home, and it's like, we have nothing to eat.
Sounds to me like you've thought about this before.
I have had many lengthy discussions about this.
With yourself or others?
I don't talk to sometimes I talk to myself,
Okay.
but I probably have about this actually.
Now, follow along with this story. This is a little bit absurd, okay?
Okay.
Story number 2. This is about Deborah Tolbert's brother. Deborah Tolbert's brother had been battling stage 4 kidney failure, but he died last month of a heart attack. But a grieving Mrs. Tolbert was hardly prepared for what she heard from the property manager at Dennis Hanel's White Center rental house. She tried to collect his security deposit and the last month's rent. And what she found out was her brother had violated the terms of his lease when he died.
What?
A representative of the rental and management company says she told her that she's not getting anything back because her brother violated the terms of his lease by dying.
Are you kidding me?
A promised explanation for why they are keeping the $1,400, which she hoped to use to pay for his cremation,
Because they can keep it.
still has not materialized. 2 weeks after the phone call and a month after her brother's death. So they...
Hold up, how long did he lay in there dead?
Not very long.
Okay, because if someone was there like a month dead, you could see them having to do like some cleanup. But
Yeah.
no, it's just a crappy landlord.
Yeah, that's right. It says here... They have not responded to a barrage of phone calls and text messages, but the guy that runs the place, Anthony Naranancic, the owner of the real estate services for the property, did not return reporters' phone calls.
Well, no, hey, your brother just died. Are you down? Let me kick you while you're down.
Quote, for a landlord to require someone to give notice that they are going to die in order to get a deposit back is outrageous.
That's ridiculous.
And unethical, not to mention inhumane.
But people do what they can get by with.
That's right. I don't understand how someone like that can sleep at night, says the one social group there in Washington State, which is where this is.
You got to give them notice that you're going to die.
That's right. When a tenant dies, the state of Washington requires a landlord to either refund unearned rent and security deposits within 21 days after the person's unit has been cleaned or provide an explanation to the family.
They provide an explanation.
They're not getting much of one.
No, not at all.
So there we have vegetable butchers and some unreasonable landlords.
And now everybody knows why the milk's in the back.
It's in the back, so you can walk past everything else you might need.
There you go.
Or you can come in the back.
Everything else you don't need.
Tidbit News. That's a wrap on today.
This is Whitney at Big Meadow Oil, and I'm proud to announce that this month we celebrate 35 years of fast, friendly, and efficient service. We would like to say thanks. Big Meadow Oil in Glasgow is this area's largest distributor of BP Racing Fuels, Schaefer, Phillips 66, and ExxonMobil products. We strive to keep our local factories running with the most efficient fluids available. We proudly service all of our surrounding counties with premium diesel fuels and the top-of-the-line gasoline. Come by Big Meadow Oil on Industrial Drive in Glasgow and learn how you have helped us succeed over the past 35 years.
Henry. Glasgow police are
757 WCLU, and what I need to do is tell you about what Delmas Prophet said to me. He called up to tell me about Tracy Creek. Delmas knows a whole lot about a whole lot. He shares a lot here. And Tracy Creek, Delmas says, is in between Fountain Run and
Johnson, and play music with the Jenny Roads, and we're fixing to take a ride down Jenny Road, and